Hi guys, this is Sonia Gatraj from Placement Interview, and in today's video we will get to know how to answer what makes you unique in an interview question. The worst nightmare of an interview could be getting trapped by your answer to certain questions, and one of the questions is what makes you unique. Let me share with you a few quirks of mine. I put my phone on an airplane mode every night before sleeping to avoid the distraction, even though my silent button works too. But that's just an unusual and a unique habit that I have, but none of which can be put in an interview. While all interviewers will have a set of questions specific to the role applied for, there are few more abstract questions that are popular across the board. What makes you unique is one of these, and it can come up in an interview for a wide range of roles. It is very tricky question to answer on the spot and thus often catches interviews off their guard. When interviewers ask you to tell them what makes you distinct, they are trying to delve a little deeper into your character and personality. They want to find out what skills and qualities you value in yourself and what you think is important in relation to the job you are applying for. The question is not really about what makes you truly unique. The interviewer, of course, isn't interested in your unusual party tricks or eccentric habits. They want to find out what sets you apart from the other candidates in terms of value you could bring to the company. They may be interviewing a number of candidates with a very similar experiences and qualification. So this question helps them to dig deeper into how you distinguish yourself from all the rest. Interviewers also use this question to find out how creative a candidate is. Abstract questions such as what makes you unique requires candidate to think on their own feet, and a good answer shows the interviewer that you have a creative skills which are valuable in all kinds of job. There are some typical mistakes to avoid because this is a difficult question to answer well. Interviews often fall into traps when thinking about what makes them unique. Below are some few of common errors to avoid. First up is oversharing. Interviewers want to know about relevant skills and qualities, so keep it professional. Next up we have is being too generic. Answer the blank and do not have specific examples to back them up will not get you far. You want to describe something that truly makes you stand out and explain how this will make you a valuable addition to the team. Next up is rambling. Do not go on and on. Keep your answers focused, concise, and to the point. Next up is lying. In the stressful conditions of an interview, it can be tempting to come up with an answer that isn't strictly in an attempt to impress the interviewer. You are likely to get found out, so make sure your answer is honest. Talking yourself out of the job, be aware of giving an answer that contradicts what the company is looking for. For example, talking about your ongoing personality and love of conversation may not be ideal when interviewing for a role that requires a lot of independent and focused work. All the traps and the mistakes above can be avoided by thinking about the question ahead of the interview and deciding how will you answer if it does come up to you. For examples are for a job that requires working under pressure. What makes you unique is that yourself, you enjoy working in a fast-paced atmosphere with lots going on. Like you can see in my previous role as an account manager, I had a number of clients and would often be working on several projects at once, fielding calls and juggling tasks throughout the day. It could be a hectic, but I thrived on the adrenaline rush of managing all my responsibilities and delivering results. My manager often remarked me on how I never seemed stressed when the pressure was on. Instead, I made on more motivated. for a job where you will be working closely with the clients. You can say, I have a natural ability to get along with the people that has helped me to stand out in previous roles. Because I emphasize well with the people for all the backgrounds, I am able to build up a good relationship with the clients quickly, understanding what they want and how best to deliver that. My last job include and involved signing up new customers, often through cold callings. I enjoyed the challenge of having just a few minutes to try and form a rapport. I had a strong success rate and was regularly named top salesperson of the month. To sum up here are the main points to remember when asked in an interview what makes you unique. Focus on what sets you apart from other candidates in terms of your skills as well as experiences. Keep your answer relevant. Use the job description as a starting point to understand what the employer wants and how you can add value. Use specific example to illustrate how you have used your unique abilities in the workplace earlier. Do not be blinded by the word unique. The interviewer wants to find out what makes you interesting, not completely off the wall. Practice delivering your answers so it sounds fluent and confident. And yeah, this is it for today's video. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, then please hit the red subscribe button and also follow us on all our social media handles. The links are in the description box below.